Hey everyone, it's Megan with the CraftyPlannerLovR here, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, we are going to be planning in my Temu reading planner for The Duke and I by Julia Quinn, using some of these Duke and Daphne stickers from FrolickingBrains. So as you guys know, Bridgerton is kind of a very popular show on Netflix, and I was watching the Penelope and Colin season, and I was like, wow, apparently it is completely different than the actual book. So I was like, well, I challenge that. Why don't I read the books? Because I had no idea that there were books also. I did know, but like I didn't know, you know what I mean? Like I knew there were books, but I needed to figure it out for myself. Well, I really want to read Benedict's book before the Benedict season comes out, because that's the next season. So I was like, okay, well, why don't I go ahead and read the books? And I can see why people like the books better, because The Duke and I is great. This is actually apparently the only book that sticks as close to the show as possible, or the show sticks as close to the book as possible, but I wanted to read the books, and I couldn't resist getting some stickers from FrolickingBrains with her Duke and Daphne set. So she has all three. She has Duke and Daphne, she has the Viscount, and she has Colin and Penelope. So you'll be seeing a reoccurring theme here, but this is my Temu reading planner. I do have a setup and multiple different plan with me's in this planner, so you guys can check it out. It is still available on Temu's website, so you guys can get that if you want to. But we're going to go ahead and start with our plan with me. I did share a haul of these stickers on my Instagram reel, so if you want to see all of the other stickers that I got, I did get the Dragon Rider stickers and something else. I can't remember what the other one is, but I did get some sticker sets. Oh, maybe it was just Dragon Rider in this one, and then I got some freebies. But I couldn't resist. When I started reading this book, I was like, okay, I definitely need to make sure I do a spread with this. So these are stickers from FrolikingBrains, and I am obsessed. So I think I'm just going to put the stickers up here. I'm probably not going to use all of these, obviously, because there's a lot of big stickers, and this is a small planner, but I am doing a actual planner, reading planner in 2025. So keep an eye out on that. Alright, so these two are duplicates. These two are duplicates. These ones are not. Alright, so I usually cover up a little bit of this section and then this section down here. I'm going to continue with that. Could put that there. This is like a planning sesh that I haven't done before with her stickers, so I'm like trying to figure out how I want to do this, you know, because I haven't used these stickers before. Whoops. I don't know if I like that, but we'll see. Definitely want you guys in here. So we're definitely going to put them there. See, I feel like the clock is more important in the next season. Same with the bees, but they're there a lot. So we could put like one bee. Let me use this one. Thinking of maybe doing the gloves, because those are kind of important. Yeah, we could do the Lady Whistledown. Because we can put, technically it's the Duke and I, but I call it the Duke and Daphne, so I think it'll work out fine if I use the Duke and Daphne. Oh, I like that. I also have this washi that came in the, I think I am going to use this washi. It came on the package. Okay, so I'm liking how this is looking. Okay, so I'm not really going to say like spoiler warning because most of you guys have probably seen Bridgerton, right? And if you haven't, you should. Although if you don't like smut, you might not want to watch it because it's got some scenes in it for sure. Okay, so The Duke and I it's a series about the Bridgerton family set in the 1800s. This is a fiction, at least I think it's fictional. I don't know if this is like, it seems like it's not real. But it's a fictional family who, like they live in England, and it's about like all of the children. So Violet Bridgerton, who is the mother, has 8 kids, and each book is dedicated to one of those children. So the first one is about Daphne, who this is Daphne, and it's basically like a male-dominating scene because back in the 1800s, you know, women didn't have any rights, really. So, the women are dressed up and are basically, like, married off to an eligible man. And the Duke is somebody who, I cannot get the sticker off. The Duke is somebody who is somebody of a high bloodline, and he is the Duke of Hastings, is what his title is, and he is one of the people who, like, inherits a large summary of land, I guess, is what you would call it. I mean, I guess you know what a duke is, right? If you are familiar with this series. It's hard to explain when you've watched the movie or the show first, and then you're, like, trying to explain it. But it's basically a fictional scene that's set in the 1800s where women don't really have any rights. They are married off. The men of the family decide who they marry, and they marry off, and that's the end of that. And Daphne is a strong-headed girl. She is the oldest woman in the family, so she's the first one to get married off. She wants to get married for love, and the Duke doesn't want to get married at all because he has a grudge against his father, who was, like, a terrible person. So he's like, I ain't continuing this bloodline, no thank you. So him and Daphne make an agreement where they're pretending to court each other. Well, he's pretending to court Daphne because it makes her look more eligible if she's already got somebody's hand. And in the book, she has already had several people who she likes and she's suited for, and she wants, like, not that she wants to marry, but, like, that she has an eye on. She's already had some proposals and things like that. But in the show, she is her first season out, because there's, like, seasons of courting. And in the show, it's her first season out. In the book, she's been out courting for several seasons. So she's trying to find the proper man, and she wants to make herself look more eligible, so having a duke court her would make her more eligible in the eyes of the man. Gross, I know. But they devise this, like, scheme, and they end up falling in love with each other throughout the process, and they end up marrying, and then there's whole, like, marriage problems where he doesn't want to continue the bloodline. She wants children, but he, like, it's hard to explain, but you get the gist. There's, like, marriage quarrels, and then they work it out in the end, and then they have kids, blah, 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 blah. And that's pretty much the story of Duke and Daphne. You're welcome. I'm glad I was able to share with you that wonderful insight that I probably did a terrible job explaining. But yeah, that is the whole gist of this book. If you have a Netflix account, you should definitely watch Bridgerton. You should read the books first, though. I highly recommend if you read the books first, you'll be like, oh, it's so great. Because I liked the show, but I also really like the books. It definitely gives you a better perspective on everything. So I highly recommend that you check out the books as well. I think I'm going to use this last strip right here. To tie in the rest of that color. What do we think, you guys? I kind of like this. I think this is a really fun spread. I like the stickers. I think the stickers are super fun. I'm really bad at explaining things, as you guys can obviously tell, but maybe I should do another bee. Should I do another bee like right here? Part of me says no, but I mean, dang, I have so many. We'll do the other bee right there. Okay, so what should I review this as? I'm trying to think of what kind of review this would be. I would say it's a midway. It's a midway book for me. I liked it, but it's mid. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll give it 5.5. 5.5 stars, because it's good. It's just not as good as the other books I've read, right? So the author is Julia Quinn. So I started on July 30th, finished 8/26. Okay, so according to Google, this is a historical romance. I could get with that. All right, so there's that, and then this is the book summary, and then my thoughts on the book. So I'm terrible with summaries, so I'm just gonna get my book summary from Goodreads. So after writing the summary and then seeing how small my thoughts on the book were, I realized that they should have been switched, but it's fine. It's good. It's cute. I loved this book. I think that the review I gave was, like, the star rating review was good. I love the stickers, and I think that it was a cute little novel, little romance novel. I'm not a huge romance person, but this was good, and I liked the show, so I thought I'd give the books a try. But that is it for this spread, this plan with me, I guess, in my reading planner. If you want to see all of the previous books that I have done, you can check out my reading planner playlist. It will be up in the cards and in the description box below, as well as the end of this video, so you guys can check that out if you're interested in seeing it. But I really hope that this was inspirational to you. I hope that it gave you some ideas on how to use some of these stickers, or to just an idea on how to decorate a planner. If you guys like this video and you want to see more from me, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you're notified when I post new videos. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, read on. Bye, guys!